Everyone's freaking out. Everyone's looking around. The flight attendants are not doing anything. The pilot's not saying anything. And I'm fully convinced at this point, we're going down. Like, we're going to die. For our flight to Ghana, and I'm getting some Ethiopian snacks. In the meantime, at this little store, I see lots of chocolate. It has been a heck of a travel day. Look how sweaty I am. We're finally on the way to Ghana, waiting. We boarded in about 40 minutes. We had to take basically 3 different COVID tests. One being one when we get there we had to pay for. It'll be about a 5-6 hour flight. So we'll get in there at about 11:30 a.m. and then we have a break, and then we have church tonight. So the conference starts tonight and then goes until Sunday, and then we fly back to Rome on Monday, and then we fly back home on Wednesday to be back in time for Thanksgiving. Post-editing Brooklyn here to tell you a couple stories about the trip to Ghana that I forgot to include while vlogging. Originally, we were supposed to fly through Air Portugal from Rome to Portugal to Ghana, and we took the COVID test that we thought we were supposed to take. Turns out you're not supposed to take that one, you're supposed to take another one. Now, when we had gotten to the airport, we went down to where they have the COVID test and we said, "Hi, we're going to Ghana, we need this test." And they said, "Okay," and they gave us the test. Then when we go up to the counter to check in, they tell us this is the wrong test. We go downstairs and we're like, "Hi, we took the wrong test." And they're like, "We know." So why didn't you say anything? I don't understand. So then they're telling us that the correct test that we have to take isn't available until 8 a.m. But our flight is at 6 a.m. and this is all happening at around 4 a.m., 3 or 4 a.m. So we are livid. Then we try to find somewhere to stay close by. Everything's booked at every hotel in the area because there's some conference going on. Thankfully, our host at the hostel that we were staying in was so sweet, and I messaged her on WhatsApp and I was like, "Can we come back and just stay throughout the day? We're booking another flight." So we were able to book another flight for 10 o'clock that night. We get back in an Uber, 35 minutes back into the city to the hostel that we had started from, and we slept. And then went back to the airport and did it all again. We got the correct test and it was just, ugh. So then we had to fly through Ethiopia, which we've never flown through Ethiopia before. That was an experience. So we get on the flight to Ethiopia from Rome. I have my headphones on, I'm jamming to some Taylor Swift. All of a sudden, this light like shines in the cabin of the airplane. I mean, it was so bright and so quick that it was like someone had turned the light switch on. And then there's this like slight shake and a boom so loud I could hear it through my almost all the way up volume of my music. I take off my headphones, everyone's freaking out, everyone's looking around, the flight attendants are not doing anything, the pilot's not saying anything, and I'm fully convinced at this point, we're going down, like we're going to die. The engine just blew and this plane is going down. And my dad believed it too. He turns around and I'm like, "What's going on?" He's like, "I think it was the engine," because it was that big of a boom, slight shake, and a bright light. A few minutes pass and nothing happens. And everyone's like, you know, talking in so many different languages. And there's this British lady a couple rows ahead of us. And she's like, "What's going on?" And we're like, "We don't know." I'm praying and I'm like, "Lord Jesus," and just trying not to freak out. And time goes on and we don't crash. And so the flight attendant finally comes around and I hear somebody ask her, "What was that?" And she was like, "Oh, it was just lightning." We must have flown right through a lightning bolt because it was so bright it hurt my eyes. And I thought, you know, the world was ending. So that was terrifying, but we eventually made it to the Ethiopian airport. We eventually made it to the Ethiopian airport and then made it to Ghana, but it was nerve-wracking.
I'm so strong, not invincible. Oh girl, I try to make more space for you. I've given up my second room. I'm betting out on my truth. Just tell me, baby, just tell me where we're going.
We finally made it to Ghana. We are here after way too long of a travel. Days. Long story. My feet are very swollen. They get like that sometimes. I remember it happening when I went to Brazil, and then the last time I think that I came to Ghana, I think I'm gonna try compressed compression socks. Let me know if they work, if that's what I should get them for, because they're just so red and swollen, and they don't necessarily hurt, but they don't feel normal. But we are here, we're in our hotel. We had some friends pick us up from the airport, and now we are resting, showered, thank God. It's 1,000,000 degrees, but there's a fan and an AC for the most part. And then we're gonna get dinner, and then we have church in the first service. I'm excited to see everybody and to have church tonight. It's always a really, really fun time. Probably Monday is more of a relaxed day because the conference is tonight, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday till Sunday afternoon. So yeah, that's the update so far. I'm about to knock out for a couple hours before we eat and have to leave. Eating our first meal in Ghana. We have some jollof rice, some chicken, some coleslaw, and I'm not sure what the sauce is, but it's pretty good.
I like this guy though because I don't have to preach as much because he preaches more than I do.
First morning in Ghana. Brought my bustelo, of course. Dad found some hot sauces last night. Are they good?
That one will set you on fire.
Yeah.
This one, not so sure about.
Church was awesome last night. Dad did such a good job. And then we have a full day of church today and tonight. So we're fueling up, and I think we're leaving here in a couple hours, so. Yeah.
An hour.
An hour. Great. I always sweat so much, so brought my handy handkerchiefs, and I tie it around. That way when I'm speaking or whatever, I can just go wipe the sweat off. It's very convenient. I'm just a genius, obviously. We're on the way to church right now. Church was great, and now we're eating Chinese food. Vlogging. And they're all laughing at me. Can you play for me? the first time we're not walking out dripping. I look like a
Don't judge
nun.
me in this tight shirt. It says it's a double XL. The devil is a liar. This is not a double XL.
They don't have his size. I look like a nun. My collar and my hair. The bamboo for their construction. Awesome.
She says
This has been our ride for the week. Going down these treacherous roads covered with rocks. I feel like I'm in high school again in my uniform with this shirt. We were celebrating Apostle Frank's 37 years in ministry, and they gave us these shirts. And I legit feel like I'm at Dom's, and my hair makes me look like a nun. But weather's nice here in Ghana. We're hanging outside the church. There's
they're
Dad.
building all of this, baby.
I know. I was looking at the bamboo structure, everything.
Take me home, country road.
And now we're going home in our blue van. Church is over for the day, and now we sleep. Scaring people away. It is Sunday evening, and we have finished church for the day a couple hours ago. And Dad and I leave tomorrow to fly back to Rome and then back to New York. And so we're staying in a new hotel tonight, only for one night, and it's this like fancy resort. So we're here with a couple pastors' families, and we're just hanging out for tonight, and then we leave, as I said, tomorrow. So we're just taking a chill day. We usually try to take one day or a couple days when we come on these trips just to decompress and get ready for the long travel home. And we hadn't originally planned to do anything, but we ended up coming here. So really excited to be here. I'm about to go explore and show you around a little bit. Possibly I will get in the pool. I didn't bring any swim stuff, so I bought some shorts, and they're very colorful. Very colorful shorts. And I'm just wearing a t-shirt because I don't have any swim stuff. So I might get in the pool, I might not, but I definitely want to go explore. These are all rooms in front of us. That's the main lobby all the way over there with the orange roof. Over there is where we just ate lunch. Our flight is scheduled for Monday evening. So Monday afternoon, we have the privilege of having lunch with an amazing woman, Michelle McKinney-Hammond. And the way that it happened was so serendipitous and such a God connection and God moment. A close friend of hers was preaching for our church on Sunday because my dad and I were in Ghana, and he wasn't even supposed to preach, but the person who was supposed to preach came down with COVID and recommended this guy. Turns out he's from Ghana, I believe, and always in Ghana, and Michelle McKinney-Hammond lived in Ghana, so she was just amazing, and she met up with us at another resort very close to the one that we were staying at, and we had lunch together and just spent time talking. She's a prolific author, has been in TV shows, and she's just so cool, and it's a great relationship that we now have. Then we went and hung out at her beautiful house and slept some before our flight and had such good food and just great company, and so it was a really cool moment. She was showing us another side of Ghana that we had never gotten to see before, another side of the city, and it was a wonderful experience and such a cool moment of making that relationship.